Hello, myself Dr. Atul, Chief Physician, Aradhana Ayurveda, Mannarkkad, Palakkad, Kerala. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So particularly in this video, we are going to deal with a very common topic. From child to the old age, everyone has suffered from this condition or the disease. Yes, constipation, which has been called as Malabandha or Kabs in the Hindi. So it's a very common condition. So in this video we will be dealing the reason behind this, what are the causes which leads to the condition called constipation. Video particularly we will be dealing only with the cause of the constipation and some of the home remedy tips also, and what are the dietary lifestyle changes you have to make, what are the diet you can include, and which are diet you have to exclude from your food, that we will be dealing in this video. So if anyone is new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also you can press on the bell button and click on the enable all notifications so that you will receive every notification when we upload new videos. So let's go into the video. Yes, constipation is a very much familiar one and also very common nowadays. From childhood we all suffer from this condition. Even in the old age people also we see this condition very oftenly. So when they suffer or when they have this condition, they don't tell outside because they fear or they don't want to disclose to anyone, so they keep on within them, and also they try some of the home remedies of their own. So they go to home, they do some of the home remedies, and if it is not curing with that, if they are feeling some of the gaseous formation in their stomach or the fullness of the stomach or any of the bleeding due to the tight motion which they are passing, some of the bleeding will be there or some pain will be there, fullness they will be there. So at that time only they will be going and consulting to some of the physician. So until that time they will not be disclosing this matter, and they will be keep on doing the home remedies or going to some of the pharmacies and taking the over the counter medicines, etc., and they will not be consulting some of the doctors. So we call this constipation as Malabandha. So usually when the people is not going motion 2 to 3 days, if until 2 days if he is not passing any of the stools, so we call that condition as a Malabandha. Main condition is the dehydration because of the lack of enough water. They are not taking that enough water which has been required to our body. Lack of intake of the water is causing dehydration in our body. So water is a very essential thing in our body, because the large intestine which is there in our body is responsible to absorb the water from the stools, means from the digested part. Digested food will be there which passes through the small intestine and then to the large intestine. So when this digested food passes to the large intestine is responsible for the absorption of the water. So if our food, or if we are not taking enough water, our digested food will be containing less amount of water. So when it reaches the large intestine usually absorbs the water. So when it absorbs the water, that the stool will become, or that digested part or digested food will become more dry. So we feel the dryness and we will feel the tightness while going to the motion also. In the same way, second one is the avega dharana, means they are withholding the stool. We have seen this commonly in the small children, because they do not tell that they need to pass the stool because they don't like to go to the bathroom, and they feel something they feel, they don't feel to go and pass the stool. So at that time they hold the stools, withhold the stools within. So at that time also the same thing happen. There will not enough water will not be there, and the large intestine keep on absorbing the water which is present in that content. So our stool become dry, and when we pass the stool, after that the stool will be very tight and it will be very dry also. Sometimes it won't come out. If it come out also, it will be very dry and the bleeding will occur. So this constipation or the malabandh, which we call, it leads to many other disease. In Ayurveda, the main cause of the disease is starts from our digestive system. So the food habits, the food which we eat, is all responsible for the constipation. So first one I had told the dehydration, second one is the avegadharana, and third one is no fibrous rich food in our diet, that is responsible for the constipation. So you can have the fibrous rich food like orange, you can include in the vegetables also, in the fruits also, like beetroot is there, it is very good, peach, orange, you can use green leafy vegetables, you can use palak, you can use some of the foods are there which is rich in the diet fibrous, so you can use that in their diet also. And also you should avoid the junk foods, because the third reason for the constipation is the junk food or the fast food, which is nowadays very common in our era. So the junk foods and the fast food is directly harming our body, our intestines, and also leading to this malabandha. And the next one is the lack of exercise or the sedentary lifestyle. Nowadays it is very much, we can see that the sedentary lifestyle of the people is going on high, because in the olden days the people used to do much of work, they do exercises, they do their agriculture work, etc., they do much of work. But nowadays we are sitting for a long time in front of the computers, in front of the laptops, doing the work without any movement. We are not doing any exercise, we are living a sedentary lifestyle, which is a direct cause for the constipation. And also some of the foods like using more maida, the use of non-veg, processed food, fast food, oil rich food, is all leads to constipation. And some of the people also use some of the medicines for the constipation. They go to the pharmacy, ask for the medicine to get the evacuate their stools, and they use it very oftenly. So that medicines also is responsible for the constipation. And some of the mentally related like stress, it is also causing constipation. So this it's a very common problem nowadays, from childhood to the old age people, everyone is suffering from this condition. So you can avoid by avoiding the dehydration, that is, you can drink plenty of water which is being needed to our body. You can include the fibrous rich foods like the orange, peach, green leafy vegetables, so that our digestive system will be okay and enough water content will be there in our body. And also you can do some of the exercises, so you do some of the asanas, which is very beneficial to in this condition of constipation. So I have made one video regarding this constipation previously, so I will include that video's link in this I button and also in the description box. Please do watch the video if you have not watched it. So if in this video I like to tell, drink plenty of water, include many of the fibrous rich food, because this constipation is not a single disease. Because if you are having the problem of the constipation, it leads to many other diseases like gaseous formation, fullness of the abdomen, and also the belching, the sore belching is there, and also piles, fistula, fissure, etc., many diseases. It can cause many diseases. So to prevent from that disease, you have to include the fibrous rich food, you have to change your lifestyle, change the sedentary lifestyle, and you have to do the exercise. So for this video, this much only. In the next video, we'll be dealing with some of the new topics. Until then, thank you.